It was a beautiful, sunny day this Thursday. Danny was excited about the adventure he would have today as he entered Playland.
Danny had a sweet tooth, and as soon as he entered the park, he saw a candy stand. Danny went over to the candy stand and bought cotton candy. He ate it quickly and decided to go on a ride.
While Danny was walking through the amusement park and deciding what to ride, his eyes fell upon the music ride. Danny quickly jumped into line and, in minutes, was almost at the front of the line. He looked at the ride, waiting with anticipation. He wanted to go on the ride now. After what seemed like forever, Danny got on the ride. He ran up to the top and measured the height to be 3.8 meters. He got into the cart and sat down. While sitting down, he looked in front and saw a person who said, "Hello, young man."
Danny looked forward to see two strangers staring back at him. The strangers sort of scared Danny. "When did there become two?" asked Danny. He looked to his left to see another stranger with a big smile on his face. Danny guessed that the man was happy to be on the ride like Danny was. Danny looked to the right and saw the centerpiece of the music ride. He estimated that the radius of the ride was 4.9 meters. Danny remembered that since the music ride was a circle, if he figured out what 2 times the radius was, he would figure out how long the diameter was.
Looking down, Danny figured out that pi times diameter would give him the distance of one full revolution. He measured the circumference to be 30.8 meters. Danny then saw the sign that said, "Keep your feet on the floor." Danny thought about this and remembered that in his physics class, he was taught that this was because of inertia. As Danny was going around, he timed himself and figured out it took 7.7 seconds to complete one full revolution. Danny knew that velocity equals distance divided by time, so he figured out the velocity to be 4.0 meters per second. Danny could feel himself moving to the left, squishing the stranger, and also feel himself being pushed by the cart. Danny thought, this is because of Newton's first law of inertia. Danny was told by his teacher that one cart weighed 200 kilograms. Danny used the formula potential energy equals mass times gravitational force times height to figure out how much energy was used to push Danny around. He figured that with both him and the stranger's weight, it took around 11,917 joules of energy. Suddenly, Danny felt nauseous and ran to the garbage can. Sadly, Danny barfed out all his cotton candy.
After that wild adventure, Danny was ready to go back home. "What a fun day," Danny said. "Except for the barfing part," he concluded. "Oh no!" Danny exclaimed. "My bus is leaving!" he said. "Stop!" he yelled as he ran after the bus as fast as he could.